Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to yet another video on the channel. This is going to be the last video of the week. Obviously, I am extremely busy the next few days, so obviously this is going to be the last bit of content for this week. And yet again, it is another transfer latest video. We've had news over the last good 2 hours now. We've had quite a lot of info in the last few days now with transfers and stuff. So obviously in this video I'm going to be talking about the news that did come out earlier on today, that Huddersfield Town are in talks to sign former Stoke City and Sunderland defender Lynden Gooch. We don't know if he's going to be a loan or permanent. I think it'll be permanent by the looks of things. Obviously I'm going to talk about him. Obviously if this does come through and it obviously the deal goes over the line, obviously I will make a video probably next week because I am extremely busy for the next few days. So obviously my mental health, she needs a bit of a rest. I think making videos all this week has been a bit of a tough one because obviously there was tragic news last week that happened, so I don't want to be, that kind of thing right now. So obviously this will be the last content for this week, until pretty much next week whenever I can be asked to film. But yeah, obviously just a quick thing. Obviously with the season coming just around the corner, obviously some games I might, obviously for previews and stuff, I'll be able to do as most of them I can do. Depends on if I'm not busy and stuff like that. I can do them like 2 days before or just the day before if I can. Obviously with content over the next few days, obviously so we'll be having a little bit of a break. Just because obviously my mental health and other things in general. So yeah, but yeah, obviously let's just kick start with this video. So obviously it came out earlier on today that we are in talks to sign former Stoke City and Sunderland defender Lynden Gooch. We haven't yet had anything pop up since then. Obviously Lynden Gooch, obviously he's left Stoke City. I believe he's been there for quite a few years now. Obviously he looks like a good player by the look of things. Obviously it doesn't tell us much about him, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, it doesn't really tell us much. Obviously he's another defender. But yeah, again, we don't need any more defenders, if I'm being honest with you. So, but yeah, I don't think we need any more defenders, if I'm being honest. I think we've made quite a good few defender signings now. I don't really think we need any more. I'm being completely honest with you. I don't think we need any more of this rate within the next 2 days at least. But yeah, hopefully with the signings, obviously this will be a night potential 10th as well, depending on what else comes through the club come the next few days. Obviously Lynden Gooch looks like he's gonna be a good defender for us if he obviously wants to come, obviously after being with Stoke for a good few years now. With it being that, I mean, we've also been obviously linked with another defender from Crystal Palace, which I'll do videos on and stuff next week when I've got the energy. But yeah, obviously I think with this one, yet again it's a defender. We don't need any more defenders in my opinion, but again if we get another signing, it won't really that be bad. So we've got basically a good defensive back line now, if I'm being honest. We've got a nice defensive back line now. Obviously we've got Joe Lewis, Sean Rohan, Josh Feeney, Murray Wallace, how did it say it? Obviously we've got Owen Goodman in goal, got him to club. And obviously just recent Jack Watmore's joined, so I don't think we need any more defenders, to be honest. But yeah, again, if we get another one in, I think that should be us done for defending now. Defensive back line is surely done. It's out of the way now, a defensive back line now. I think all we need is just a strike. We need strikers. I think we need new strikers in. Obviously, we lost Josh Corona. Lost Danny Ward. Yeah, again, because their contracts expired at the end of the season last season. So, yeah, again, with it being a defender, I'm not too sure. Yeah, again, when we get a bit more news on him, then obviously we'll see how it goes, really. So, I mean, again, if this goes through, then I'm not really bothered, really. Again, it's a signing, but we have that kind of thing with signings now, with defenders and stuff. So, yeah, again, if this actually comes through, then I think I think that's the last defender we really need, in my personal opinion, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, Lynden Gooch seems like a good player. Obviously, he played quite a lot. I don't know if he played last season. He played quite a few last season, if I'm being honest with you. He did play quite a few last season. I think he played, I don't know how many he played last season with Stoke, I can't remember. But yeah, he looks like a good player. I think he looks like a good player too, obviously depending on how he does, really. And obviously if these talks are going to be accepted and stuff, obviously if he really does want to come, obviously to Huddersfield, then that's his choice. But yeah, I mean, it's another experienced player site. It's another Championship club, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, again, we're looking for some good defenders in Championship clubs now, because we've just got Jack Watmore from Preston. So you never know, really. With the Terriers, obviously, there's been some squads this season. Don't know what he's trying to do, but I think he's trying to do a nice defensive back line so we don't concede next season. Which, yet again, I think we will concede a few, but hopefully it's not as many as last season, because we had Michael Duff in charge, and then we had Jock Wellington in charge for the last 10 to 11 games. 10 to 11 games, sorry. So, yeah, I mean, never know with this club. So, but yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, another defender coming through. I'm not too sure, but I want to hear your thoughts, guys, in the comments. So share your thoughts in the comments below. I will try to reply to as many comments as I can within the next few hours. Obviously, I will be asleep probably around 1ish. Sometimes I cannot sleep because of the fucking heat. So yeah. But yeah, that is all for me this week. I hope you enjoyed the content. Obviously, yes, again, I am having a bit of a break. Obviously, this week, for the last bit of the week, because of mental health and this other stuff that's going on. So, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the content I'll put out this week. I will see you all again next week at some point. But yeah, thanks for all your support. Get me to 200 subscribers in the next few weeks, hopefully, guys. If not, maybe a week into the season at least. It'd be nice to get a bit of thing into it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll be back next week. Some more town content. But apart from that, up the town. You're going to about me on me. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good rest of the week. See you in a bit.